Hi everyone, I am on a detox series and I am so excited to share with you a new detox video that I have all about detox baths. I know it sounds a little bit boring, but I want to tell you that I've noticed a huge difference in my health between doing a couple little things that are very cost effective and simple to do instead of having a ton of money into all kinds of detox methods. This is a simple, easy way that you can detox and heal your body at home. So I'm all about figuring out ways to try to heal naturally at home before you actually have to be put on a medication lifelong. Nobody really wants that. And I have had issues with a chronic illness on and off that I'm working through and actually really improving with, if you ever heard my story, between just lots of viruses and Lyme and mold illness, and a couple other things that I've been working through. So I thought, all the time of research that I've done, why not just make videos for you guys and share with you what I've learned and what has been beneficial for me. So something that I have learned, actually more recently, that I started doing on a kind of just a continual basis, is detox baths. So detox baths are all about helping you cleanse your body from toxins. There's several ways we can do this, right? So I'm really big into dry brushing, saunas, enemas, and those sorts of things, but this way is pretty easy and not too scary if you're new to detoxing. So basically, I'm gonna give you some options. I'm gonna make a recipe, a DIY recipe of a bath detox that I actually would make for myself, and you guys can see the recipe. It's a more simple one. You can get on Pinterest and find some more that are detailed, but I'm gonna give you mine that I think is helpful for pain or detoxing, and it is pretty much stuff you should have around the house. If not, it's all easy to order on Amazon. And then I'm gonna tell you about the benefits of a detox bath. And then last but not least, I'm gonna give you some alternative options. If you don't like what I listed as recipe, then I'm gonna give you some alternative options on what you can use. So stick with me, because I promise these are gonna be beneficial for you. And whenever you're not feeling so good or you're having chronic pain, you'll be amazed at what a detox bath can do for you. So real quick, my recipe, I'm gonna do 1 cup of Epsom salts, 1 cup of baking soda, 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. That was a game changer. 5 to 6 drops of essential oils. There are some that are gonna have more beneficial for detoxing: peppermint, tea tree, rosemary. I have done a few drops of thieves. Sometimes if you get too much thieves or peppermint, they can burn. So be careful with the thieves and the peppermint and the oregano oil, the tea tree oil. They're all amazing for detoxing, but you want to use a small amount because they can burn your skin slightly. One time I used too much of thieves and I turned all red, and it definitely wasn't very comfortable. So if you're looking for more relaxing essential oils, I'd recommend obviously lavender, pan away. Peppermint's great for muscle relief. These are just some of the oils I'm thinking off the top of my head that I use for pain. I have had chronic joint pain, and I have it under control now, but whenever I would be in just so much pain with muscles and joints, I tended to use lavender and peppermint just to kind of help relieve some of that pain. So I highly recommend specific essential oils based upon what you're dealing with. But like I said, if you're looking for relaxation or headache relief, lavender is my go-to. Even just to sleep better, lavender mixed with Epsom salts is like amazing to relax your body. So those are just some essential oils. I use a couple. I'm usually using the ones for detoxing to pull out bacteria, fungus, viruses, because that's what I'm constantly working on. So you'll see as I'm making my mix, that's some of the oils I'm using. So once you've made your bath recipe, you're gonna wanna have pretty hot water, because the more you actually sweat in the bath, the more you're releasing toxins. I know that sounds kind of gross because you're in the bath and you're supposed to get clean, but sweating is everything when you're trying to heal your body. So I would recommend getting in the tub for 20 minutes, pretty hot water. If you can stay longer, your body will actually purge the toxins probably in about 20 minutes from the research I've done. And then after the 20 minutes, it'll start absorbing some of the good stuff, the minerals, which would be the Epsom salts. So as long as you can stay 20 to 30 minutes, if you start getting lightheaded because it's too hot, make sure you're drinking water. That's important to stay hydrated because you are sweating out toxins. And I just wanted to go over the benefits of the detox bath. I know I talked about obviously flushing out toxins. It's going to improve pain. So pain anywhere in your body. It can be joint, it can be muscle, it could even be period cramps, or say you have endometriosis or back pain or leg pain. It can actually help relieve pain for anything. A lot of people actually soak their feet in Epsom salts. So if you soak your whole body, you're going to get pain relief all over. It's going to improve your sleep, which I said you'll sleep like a baby when you're done because you'll feel relaxed. It's going to heal rashes. It depends on what kind of rash you have, but you can actually soak in the tub, and it depends on what you use, but it can help heal up a rash. I would recommend a little bit of tea tree if there is a rash. That's just me. That would be my go-to. And definitely apple cider vinegar. That would be my go-to as well, because more than likely a rash could be just irritation or some sort of virus, right? So those are my go-tos. It also, detox baths, back to what they're beneficial for, can treat colds, relieve headaches, and help with weight loss. So I never even thought about this one, but in another episode I talk about dry brushing and how if you have cellulite, it means that you have trapped toxins in your body. So actually taking a bath, a detox bath, will release some of those toxins that are causing fat storage. I don't know what happened, but the older I get, all of a sudden I have fat storage in my arms and like upper legs. And I'm like, what is this? Because I eat so healthy. And I don't know if it's just because my metabolism's slowing down. So I'm realizing that I really have to amp up my metabolism by sweating toxins out, right? So ways to do that obviously are exercise, but when you're sweating in a bathtub, you're gonna be sweating out toxins because you're hot. And that is actually gonna increase your metabolism to lose weight. So if you do these detox baths consistently, with a diet and exercise, you will see weight loss. So the key to weight loss is detoxing your body and getting rid of the old toxins so you can actually metabolize food properly. Another thing that kind of can come in the way with you metabolizing things properly would be inflammation. So I've dealt with a lot of inflammation because I had an autoimmune disease I'm still on medication for, but I'm working through. Inflammation in my feet and my hands and my scalp, everywhere. It was the weirdest thing. So these baths can actually decrease inflammation, which will also help, like I said, facilitate weight loss. So the less inflammation you have, the better your body is gonna do at healing itself and losing weight. So let's see. So, there's certain ingredients in the essential oils that cause an anti-inflammatory response. So that's important too, to know that essential oils can do a lot. They are very beneficial. I've seen them help my family and myself, and I really believe in them. So I'm just gonna throw out there a few extra things you could add to your bath that you might not be thinking of. But here are some other ideas if you wanna get a little bit more out of the box. I would recommend, you can actually use charcoal, bentonite clay. You can buy bentonite clay in a big jar, and you can use the powder, and it works amazing as a face mask as well. I have read people who have used it on their hair. It is a mud-like powder, so don't get weirded out when your bath looks muddy, but it works really well on just your entire body, really, if you wanted to use it. Green tea, which I thought was interesting because I never really knew that you could use that for detoxing. And some coconut milk, powdered coconut milk, apparently is really good for moisturizing skin. Obviously oatmeal baths for moisturizing skin. Ginger, so you could like literally take pieces of ginger and shave off the outer peeling and throw them inside your bath. The ginger is just great for also facilitating detoxing. I was just gonna go over a couple oils. Rosemary oil is great for memory, great for digestion, and great for hair growth. I'm gonna do, I think, a whole episode on hair growth because I have lost hair on and off based upon just like having an autoimmune disease with I have Hashimoto's, and so like I said, I'm getting so much better from it, but I have lost hair. So I want to do an episode to share with you guys like some ways to help grow out your hair, some supplements you might want to take. I'll do that. If you would like to see that, leave a comment, but I'm probably going to do that soon because I know it is something that's really embarrassing. For me, it was really embarrassing, and I lost a lot of confidence just because I started losing hair. So long story short, rosemary oil is great for hair growth. It's great for memory, great for digestion. So it's a great one that I wouldn't typically think of to throw in the bath, but you can. One more that I think is great for your kids and for you is throwing some eucalyptus in your bath. If you are having sinus trouble, allergies, colds, any kind of sinus pressure, not breathing well, throw in a couple drops of eucalyptus oil, and you'll be able to breathe through your nose while you're in the bath, and you'll get a lot of relief. It's great. I've used it on my kids a lot when they're sick in their baths. Honestly, I used to use eucalyptus and thieves in their baths all the time. So, and I was just gonna go over real quick, I do detox baths for my kids as well. We were exposed to mold in a house, and I'm constantly trying to boost their immune systems and detox things out. So I actually always use baking soda and Epsom salts in their baths, every single bath. And I do tend to add some oils. If I do add oils, I use a very small amount of tea tree or lavender or eucalyptus, just basically whatever I think they are needing at the time. We have done a little bit of peppermint in there as well, but I literally used to pull them out of the bath and they would have almost a little bit of rashes. Not rashes necessarily, but redness where you could tell that they're just detoxing. So I would recommend using the essential oils that you have researched that are safe for children. And like I said, my go-tos have been some lavender oil, some thieves, a little bit of tea tree. I don't go crazy with it because it can burn the skin. But Epsom salts, baking soda, my go-to for my kids. I know they're safe, I know they're gentle and easy, and I'm not too concerned about it being too much for them. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know this is a random video about detoxing, but I think that there's more value than what people realize with detox baths, and I wanted to share it with you, especially if you're dealing with just wanting to lose weight, if you're looking to get rid of pain. Everybody has something that they are trying to work on, so I wanted to just share this with you because I found it beneficial in my life. Comment below if you'd like to see more videos like this. I enjoy detoxing, I enjoy everything about it, so I'm willing to do more. Just leave comments, let me know what you're thinking, make sure you subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be seeing you soon.